Hey everyone, it's Alice, and we're here today with our October and November FairyLoot Adult Book Only unboxings. So the October FairyLoot Adult books was sent out quite late. It actually came in the first week of November, and now November's has come quite early. As this arrived on the 12th of November. So we hadn't had a chance to upload our unboxing of the October book pick, and now the November pick is here, so we thought why not combine them together into one video to make things easier for you guys. So if you are just interested in watching the November unboxing, then please go to the timestamp that Sean will kindly put on the screen somewhere around here for me. And if not, then buckle up and I'll pass you over to past me, who will unbox the October pick for you. Hey everyone, I'm Alice, this is the Bumbling blogger, and I'm here today to unbox the FairyLoot Adult October book pick. So, this month's book pick is a bit of a controversial one because it is a well-known and semi-hated YA dystopian author who is writing their second adult book, but their first adult dystopian. And if you haven't been able to guess who it is yet, I don't know who you are or why you're here, because it's quite clearly going to be Veronica Roth's newest release. And I'm excited to see what they've done with the design of this one. Personally, I loved Divergent. Really enjoyed Insurgent, but I didn't like the way that Allegiant ended. But I really loved the Carve the Mark series, and I know a lot of people didn't like that one and they thought it was quite controversial. And a lot of people said that they would never read Veronica Roth ever again after Divergent. So I'm surprised that FairyLoot chose this one, but I'm glad that they did, because Poster Girl sounds like it's going to be really freaking good. And I'm excited. So, let's open it up. Let's see. Let's see what we think. Because they've got so much potential with this one, like honestly. The cover, like the standard cover, is beautiful enough. And I'm nervous in case they've just like made it all black. Because that seemed to be like a thing for the first few FairyLoot adult books. As you can see, the theme is Dystopia. Which is not surprising because it's Veronica Roth. Oh! Oh my god, it's way skinnier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, this is like the skinniest book I think she's ever written. Compared to Chosen ones even. This is like beside the point. Oh, it's like, it's not sprayed. That's unusual. Oh, it's sprayed on one edge. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. It's like, oh my god, it's like stenciled on this edge, and it's got like the graph paper in the background with like a weird eye that's like shooting light into the distance and like tentacles. I hope it has something to do with the story, because that's a bit weird. Oh, and there we go. Poster Girl. I think they might have switched the colours. I've got a feeling it's only black and white, not blue and white. Oh, okay. Oh, so we've got end papers that have like the eye. I kind of get a bit freaked out by eyes, so I'm not having the greatest time right now. N supraorbital and infratrochlear insight lens. N infraorbital, M oblique infra, N ciliaris, M rect ext, N frontalis, and N nasociliar. I understand none of this so far. It's going well. What's right is right. With another big eye. Oh no! It's Alice's worst nightmare. She's surrounded by eyes. And then we have the signature page, which I think might be digitally signed. Yes, it does. It is. And then we have the same on the back and paper. So let's see the blurb. Let's see if this sounds as good as I remember it sounding, because I'm a little bit freaked out by all of the eyes and sad at myself for getting excited about this one now. What's right is right. Sonia Cantor knows this slogan. She lived by it for most of her life. For decades, everyone in the Seattle-Portland megalopolis lived under it, as well as constant surveillance in the form of the Insight, an ocular implant that tracked every word and every action, rewarding or punishing by a rigid moral code set forth by the delegation. Then there was a revolution. The delegation fell. Its most valuable members were locked in the Aperture, a prison on the outskirts of the city, and everyone else, now free from the Insight's monitoring, went on with their lives. Sonia, former poster girl for the delegation, has been imprisoned for 10 years when an old enemy comes to her with a deal. Find a missing girl who was stolen from her parents by the old regime and earn her freedom. The path Sonia takes to find the child will lead her through an unfamiliar, crooked post-delegation world where she finds herself digging deeper into the past and her family's dark secrets than she ever wanted to. With razor-sharp prose, Poster Girl is a haunting dystopian mystery that explores the expanding role of surveillance on society, an inescapable reality that we welcome all too easily. I don't know how I'm feeling about this now. Because I was quite excited. Because I heard like the beginning bit about it being like she was the poster girl and then the revolution, and then like she was kind of ostracized because of the fact that she was one of the poster girls even though she didn't actually believe in it. I'd already seen all of that bit, but I'm not too sure about this bit where it's like, oh, finds herself digging deeper into the past and her family's dark secrets, because that sounds like that's going to be very much what happened with Divergent, because I don't care if this is spoilers because Divergent has been out for so long, but Triss finds out that her family are a lot more entwined in things than she originally knew, and like her family are one of the kind of key elements towards this society that's been built, and it sounds like it's going to be kind of similar. So I'm not surprised that it's a Veronica Roth book because I can definitely get the Divergent vibes from it. I just hope that I enjoy it, and I'm also a little bit apprehensive by how short it is because this seems like really freaking short. Under 300 pages. It's only 272 pages. I was expecting it to be like chunky. I thought we'd really get into it. It might be better because it might not drag. It might kind of cut to the chase a bit better, and it might just, instead of like showing the before and then the now, it might just jump into the now and then we'll get the flashbacks through. But yeah, I'm a little apprehensive. Probably because of all of the eyes, because I'm not a fan of eyes, but not as excited about this one as I thought I was when I started this video, which is a shame, but these things happen. But either way, I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. If you'd like to subscribe, then please do, and if you'd like to like this video, then please do. We appreciate all of your support, and we appreciate the fact that you're still putting up with us despite the fact that our posting schedule is so over the place at the moment. We're hoping to get things under control again in the new year. Hopefully we will be also doing Bookmas next month, because we've done a video every day in December for the past 2 years. We're going to try, I think, to do that again. So please bear with us. We will have more content for you soon, and thank you again for your support. If you've read Poster Girl, or if you're excited about Poster Girl, or if you're not excited about Poster Girl, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this edition, if you're really pumped for the intense amount of eyes everywhere. And it's just me that doesn't like that. But I'm Alyce, this is the Bumbling Blogger. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in a couple of days with another video. Bye! So as you can see, I wasn't exactly impressed with the way that they'd redesigned Poster Girl. Too many eyes, too much freakiness, and I wasn't really into that. So I'm hoping that this month's pick will be a little bit better. I can remember that the prompt for this month is Bad Blood, but I can't remember what the book is. I've got a feeling that I've probably figured it out, but my brain is a forgetful sausage and I'm tired all the time. So we're going to find out together. Yes, so the prompt is Bad Blood. And I can remember that because who can't remember a good old Taylor Swift reference? And I will look at that for the artists' names and things, if there are any artists to credit with this redesign. Try and get all the puppy stuff back in the box so I don't dump it all over my living room floor. And now it's book time. Oh, that looks very red. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's very stenciled. Oh, okay. So this is A Diary of Blood by S.T. Gibson. And I can vaguely remember figuring this out. I love the stenciled edges. Those are very intense. I've got a feeling those must be digitally sprayed ones because those are like so freaking detailed, man. And this has the gorgeous cover with like the red smear across the face. Ooh, we've got artwork on the end papers of a character who looks like he is either picking his nose or doing a shushy face. I hope the latter. We have artwork on the hardcover case, which is a house and some gates and things. It's very dark and gloomy. Oh, I can see where they tried to send this out at the beginning of November. Oh, and then we've got two ladies who look extremely terrified. This sounds intense as hell. And this one isn't signed. Okay, I'm surprised by that, but that's fine. So let's find out what the book is about. This is my last love letter to you, though some would call it a confession. Saved from the brink of death by a mysterious stranger, Constanta is transformed from a medieval peasant into a bride fit for an undying king. But when Dracula draws a cunning aristocrat and a starving artist into his web of passion and deceit, Constanta realises that her beloved is capable of terrible things. Finding comfort in the arms of her rival consort, she begins to unravel their husband's dark secrets. With the lives of everyone she loves on the line, Constanta will have to choose between her own freedom and her love for her husband, but bonds forged by blood can only be broken by death. S.T. Gibson's sensational novel is the darkly seductive tale of Dracula's first bride, Constanta. Okay, it sounds interesting as hell. I'm definitely surprised that they didn't do this as the October pick, because Poster Girl is a dystopian and this is much more Halloween-y, spooky. But I guess because they managed to send it out so early, it does make some sense. I'll just see if they've got any artists credited. Artwork on the hardcover is by Warwica Art, and the end papers is by Warwica Art too, so we'll make sure that that is all credited in the close-ups. And there's also an afterword printed at the end, so they've got like exclusive content in this one, which is interesting. Oh yeah, Diary of Blood afterward, and that's actually quite a large chunk of book. Okay. Well, I'm definitely more interested in this one, and I like the design of this one a lot more than I liked the design of Poster Girl. I thought, when they announced the themes, that Poster Girl was going to be the book that I would enjoy the most out of all of the ones that they picked this year, and then reading the blurb just kind of disinterested me. This, I don't know if I would have ever really gone for something like this myself, because I'm not like over vampires, but it's not what I normally am drawn towards, and things like Dracula stories just automatically come with like all of the vampire stuff, don't they? So I don't know whether I would have picked this up myself, but I'm glad that I have picked it up through FairyLoot, and I certainly think it sounds like it's going to be a good old time, so I'll try and get to this one soon. Also, I like the fact that they've used the O's from the title on the prompt card. That's very clever. That's a nice little like nudge towards what they were doing. So that is it for our October and November FairyLoot adult unboxings. Please let me know down in the comments which one of these you preferred. If you've read the books, which book you enjoyed more. If you've just looked at the designs, which design you liked more. You can all tell that Diary of Blood is my favourite out of the two, but I bet a lot of you are probably really liking those Poster Girl edges and the end papers as well. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to subscribe, we'd be super duper grateful. We post new videos kind of regularly, but we're just falling apart a little bit at the moment. Hoping to get it back on track soon though. Thank you for your patience with us. I'm Alice. This is the Bumbling Blogger. The emphasis is definitely on the bumbling. Have a great day. Bye. I do like the foiling. The foiling's nice. Oh, there's an eye on the spine as well. I hadn't noticed there was an eye on the spine. The only place there's no eyes is the front cover, and even that looks creepy.